Hey guys, what is up? This is Brennan, and today we're going to go over the very basics of how to play Bayonetta in Smash Ultimate. Bayonetta has quite a few hidden mechanics, or at least mechanics that you probably aren't aware of if you don't play the character in depth. So today we're going to go over just the basics. This is very beginner friendly. If you are looking for more of how to do combos, I'm going to be doing another video about that, and I'll post the link to that video when it's up in the comments. Alright, let's hop right into it. So, one of the first things you're going to need to know about Bayo's moves is that nearly all of them have a variation. So, if I was to use her side B, I just press it and release, it does this. Okay, it just does the slide. But if I was to go and press and hold it, it does this. Okay, so you see it shot Terry with a few little bullets. He has like 1%. But more importantly, she did that flip at the end, which is very important because the side B where you hold it is a combo starter. So it's really important to know that. It also exists for her up B. If you're just a press up B, it does this. But if you hold it, it doesn't look very different, but it's actually a little bit stronger. Like if you put Terry to 0, that was not holding it. He got 8.4, and if I hold it, he's at 12%. You see? These different variations can be useful. Now I'm going to show you how to use her B, which is the guns. So if you were just to press the B button once, it does that. It just does these tiny little shots. It'll barely interrupt someone's movement. But if you spam the B button very quickly, you can do that. And that is super useful for if someone was off stage. Let's put Terry up to higher percent, maybe. Maybe not a good example, right? Okay, you see that? See how I can totally screw up his recovery with the multiple B shots when you spam B? Then you can also hold the B button to charge the shots, which will make them much more powerful. See that? Even her other moves like down tilt will shoot the guns if you hold it. One of the most useful ones, I think, is her jab. If you do her full jab and then hold the A button at the end, she'll shoot. And if your opponent is right against the ledge shielding and you do this to them, if they unshield at the end of the jabs, the bullets will still push them off the edge, which will put you into a good position. So if you go, see how she continues to shoot at the end? That will a lot of times knock a shielded opponent off the stage. Okay, let's talk for a moment about Bayo's side B. So we know that on the ground she gets the slide, but this actually changes in the air. So if you're in the air and do side B, she does this zoom. This zooming attack that's very, very effective. And there's quite a few tricky things that you can do with it. In the air, you can get 2 side Bs if you hit an opponent with the first one, like this. So for example, with Bayo's side B, there's an input that you can do where you want to press down on your control stick before you go sideways and press side B. So you press down and then you rotate it 90 degrees to the side, and Bayo will do diagonally down side B, like that. Okay, if you've ever seen someone play Bayo competitively, I'm sure you've seen them approach with this air side B immediately from the ground. Like that. So the way that you can do that is, it's almost the same as jump canceling. Is when you're on the ground, you press the jump button and immediately side B. And this will allow you to do the air side B straight from the ground, which is a very good approach option. because it will allow you, if the opponent's shielding, to get to the backside of their shield. And it will allow you to catch opponents that are in the air or on platforms very easily and start combos. Okay, let's talk about a very useful mechanic that you're going to need to know if you want to do the more advanced Bayonetta combos, as well as something that's just absolutely essential for recovering effectively with Bayo. It is the double jump cancel. And what this allows you to do is, normally when you're playing other characters, usually the way that you would recover, right, is to jump once, jump twice, and up B. But if you're playing Bayo, you notice that doing a double jump and then up B doesn't allow you to get very, very high, really. But Bayo can actually do 2 up Bs, like this. The way that it works is, with Bayo, it's better to start with, if you're off stage, it is better to start with a special than it is to start with your double jump. Because if you just double jump, oh, I can't make it. If you're off stage and you do up B, double jump, up B, you can make it. Now, don't forget, she also has her side B, which allows you to do stuff like this. If you're off stage, up B, jump, up B, side B. If that happens to you and you bounce against the wall, you either want to hold it towards the ledge, and she'll hopefully grab it, but sometimes you see like that, she didn't grab it. So what you can do is side B and then instantly air dodge towards the ledge or onto the stage. Like that. When you get knocked off stage, you need to be ready for however your opponent's going to come out to try to edge guard you, if they go off stage at all to edge guard you. Here's a few different things that you can do to recover with Bayo. But let's look at how it works for comboing an opponent. So, I'm sure you've seen videos where a Bayonetta does a combo someone from up B into up B, which looks like this. 2 up Bs in a row. So the way that this works is you up B, and then you very, very quickly hit the jump button and instantly up B again. So you cancel your up B, you cancel your jump with a second up B. This is something that will take quite a bit of time, so don't worry if you're not getting it. It's a little bit advanced, but the way that you can tell the timing for this is whenever you're doing up B and you're hitting an opponent, you can hear the individual hits, and it'll do 5 hits, bam, 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 and then you hit the jump and instantly up B again, like this. And once you get more comfortable with that, you can do stuff like up B into up B and then forward air. And what this also allows you to do sometimes is a hidden mechanic Bayo has, which is her third jump. And you have to cancel the up B within very short amount of frames to be able to do your third jump. So let's see if I can get it here. Basically, I think you have to be hitting the opponent to be able to get your third jump. But if you perfectly cancel your double jump with an up B, then it will allow you to do a third jump, which will allow you to either recover from a combo off stage or get one last hit on an opponent to finish them off stage. Okay, let's talk about Bayo's triple hit attacks. So Bayo has 2 attacks that are a triple hit combo. Besides her jab, I guess you could count her jab. But if you do forward tilt, you can hold the direction, hold forward towards the opponent, and press it 3 times to do a 3-hit combo. Forward tilt is honestly not too useful competitively because it's very difficult to follow up with anything from her forward tilt, but in some special cases it can be useful. And then more useful is her forward air, which is also a 3-hit combo if you continue pressing the A button. Like that. The forward air is very important because on most of Bayo's combos, the way that you'll finish the opponent through the top of the blast zone is with a forward air. So you see how that one was slow. If you press the A button more slowly, you'll get more horizontal distance with the forward air. Or if you press it quickly, you'll get more vertical height. So if you're trying to kill someone through the top blast zone, you want to do the forward air very rapidly. If you're trying to kill someone off the side blast zone, you want to do it a little bit more slowly. Okay, let's talk about throws really quickly. Bayonetta is a character that doesn't get a lot from her throws, but what you can do with throws is get some reads. When you use her down throw attack, a lot of times opponents will be nervous and they'll air dodge away from you. And what you can do to catch this, or even catch if they air dodge towards you after a down throw, is you can run backwards for just a second and then do the holding side B towards them. Like this. So you do down throw, dash back. Okay, let's talk about Bayo's down B real quick. It's called Witch Time. It's her counter. It puts the opponent into slow motion for a short amount of time. Now, you have to notice that Terry's percent is only 15 right now. So, if I counter it, it's for a very, very brief time. But if his percentage was higher, I have enough time to punish him with a forward smash. So in this game, it's honestly better to not use Bayo's counter unless your opponent's at high percent. Sometimes you can counter them at lower percent and start a combo off of it, but primarily what I use her counter for is to kill the opponent at high percent. Okay, let's talk real quick about Bayonetta's combo starters. Before you learn how to do combos, you're going to want to know where to begin. So, Bayo has a few different moves that can be pretty effective as a combo starter. Her very best one, of course, is the side B where you hold it like this. But almost equally as good is her up tilt. It doesn't have much range, but if you can land it, it will combo into your up B very easily. Then we have Bayo's down tilt attack, which also doesn't have a lot of range, but it can easily combo into a forward air or a side B. And of course, her up B and her side B can start combos themselves. Especially, you want to use Bayo's up B if someone lands an unsafe attack on your shield, because you can up B out of shield to start a combo on someone. So if Terry was to hit me, I could go. Side B, of course, is more effective as a combo starter if the opponent is in the air jumping or if they're on a platform. So let's say that I got a read on Terry's jump like this. Okay, let's talk about Bayo's options for killing opponents. It can be a little bit tricky to kill opponents with Bayo unless you combo them through a blast zone, because she doesn't have very many powerful kill options. Now, Bayo's smash attacks are very powerful. They will kill opponents, but they're also very laggy, which means that they're quite risky to use. Some better options that you can do to kill opponents is her back air and her down air. Her back air comes out quite quickly, and you can do it straight out of a short hop or a full hop. Sometimes if I had comboed someone in the air and then I'm coming down on them, I can land with a back air. Her down air has a sweet spot, so first let's look and see if I can hit the sour spot of that. Okay, I think that was a sour spot. It still killed him at 150. But the sweet spot is right at the tip of her foot. Let's look at some edge guards that you can do with Bayo. Okay, let's talk about one other mechanic that Bayonetta has, which is her bats within. This allows her to take no knockback and less damage from any attacks that land within the first few frames of any of her dodges. Okay, that's going to do it for us, guys. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel to learn much more for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.